So, quarantine, self-isolated people. So, today I felt this is going to happen because, due to the name circumstances, Flame and I don't know if Flame has the time, but I pushed him to have the time to upload some content on Fellas because now it's the perfect time to put something online, you know? We have no excuses to not update you on our lives. Except for the bachelor thesis. And I think it will be very interesting for us in the future to see how we handle this situation. So brilliant me thought we could do a little Q&A. So it will be interesting for us in the future, you know, to see how we answer these questions, and maybe we will have different type of answers in a few months, few years, few centuries of time. So yeah, that's about to go down. So in case you're wondering what I've been doing the past few weeks while staying at home, so I've been reading, doing my bachelor thesis obviously, and being really, really productive. Yeah, actually being really, really productive. Okay, let's get into the questions. Oh wait, actually I have to change something. Okay, where was I? So, first question. Okay, wait, I feel like my background is super boring. Wait, there's 1, 2, 3. Okay, I have a better background. No, actually, there's something missing. Now we have a pretentious background. Okay, so first question asked by Flame. Like every other question in this entire video. The Grim Reaper shows up and tells you that tomorrow is your final day. But you can choose how to die. Imagine there are no financial limits. How would you die? Okay, question to the person who asked me this question. Why do you think does death have to be expensive? I always thought death was something that's always free, you know? I'm a bit puzzled. But, to follow the rules of the game, if I had all the money in this world, I would come up with a machine, like a death machine, alright, that would induce you with so much pain that death to you seems like a big climax. Okay, so next question. What is your relationship history with or opinion on yogurt? I feel like this is very controversial. Yeah, history with yogurt. Tried it once as a child. Absolutely hated it. It just tastes super, super funky, don't you think? But the bad funky, you know? Until recently, when I was in Japan, okay, I was grocery shopping, minding my thing, not trying to look at the yogurts because I know I don't like it, but there was this one flash yogurt. So this badass right here promoted itself with having 11 grams of protein, a super small cup. And me being super into gym, I was just 11 grams of protein. I'm gonna freaking buy it and eat it. So, yeah, that's how I came to include what I hate the most in this world into my life again. See, I feel like there's a didactic lesson that can be gained out of it. Just because you hated it emotionally doesn't mean you can make it work emotionally. You have to sometimes make a compromise with yourself, with your own ego, with your tastes and likes. That's very deep. In a perfect world, how many novels have you published and what are they about? Optionally, what are their titles? Very rude to assume that the perfect world is not this world we are living in, which is full of coronavirus at the moment. But I don't know how many novels I will publish. I'm not even sure if novels is the type of literary work I will publish in the future. But I would put out books that are critical essays on Kant, you know? Or kind of Kantian approach to something. For example, that can be anything. Recently I read a book, an essay, a study that's like Kant on love, even though he never really explicitly said something on love, but people still make it work. And I felt inspired. I feel like I can do the same, you know, reappropriate that old man saying into something that's like completely unrelated to his studies. For example, I could like put out like Kant on Bodenschlup, Kant on Knidlen, Kant on XYZ topic. You can make anything work if you have the right words. And that's why English studies. Have you had any aspirations to design a video game? Why not? If yes, what kind of game is it? I don't think I ever wanted to design some video games. I just like the animating part of it. But if I had to put out a video game, it'd be like a dating simulation kind of game, you know, where you like pick a girl or a boy, and depending on the choices or interactions between like the boys or girls, you get together with a specific person. So be a dating sim, but instead of like people with like personalities and character traits, I would like make every person, like dateable sim, represent a philosophical school of thought.
Does this sound like a game that only I would play? Yes.
So you know at the end who you are, you know? You get to know yourself, not the boy or girl of your choice, no. You will know what kind of filthy, pretentious person you are. Which genre of writing is easiest, hardest, why? Personally, I'd say drama is the most difficult for myself to produce, but also maybe for other people. Because I feel like drama tries to imitate real life conversations, real life interactions, but it's hard to do that on one's own.
Okay, I know. My reply to that question was fairly short because I just had nothing really interesting to say. So I'm sorry for that. Can I just show you like this selfie to make up for it in case you're mad? Yeah, that works? Cool. Thank you.
What is one of the biggest scandal you have ever heard? I don't know. How many pull-ups can you do? I used to be able to do some due to lack proper home gym. I probably can do none. If I can achieve more than 10, I will quit university and become a gym influencer because I think that's a miracle. You could have dinner with one person, dead or alive. Who is it? Truly, my desire at the moment to go on a dinner with one person would be like a friend. I don't know.
Joking. Scarlett Johansson, of course.
Wow, okay. Do you believe Japanese culture and society have inherently taken a downturn after the American occupation in the 20th century? I'm very confused. Is this a history exam? Because I didn't study for it. Okay, last question. Favorite dessert? Please no protein stuff, of course. Okay, I feel like the answer to this question is very self-evident. My favorite dessert is any dessert I make. Those are all the questions for today, for a very long time, forever actually, because I don't think we will do a Q&A again. But yeah, I hope these were entertaining to you. Probably not, but it's very entertaining for me to see my replies in the near future. Because to be honest, I feel like I'm my number one fan. Or I'm like Fellis's number one fan. I feel like no one watches Fellis as often as I do. Other than that, I hope your self-quarantine is going more or less fine. I hope you're not going crazy. If you are, please reach out to people who are very much willing to help you. Worst case scenario, you contact me and I will give you reasons why English studies will cure your distress.
Gosh, I love this sound. It's so annoying. Kind of like me.